I'm back with another video, and today is going to be on the 10 most common makeup mistakes. I'm going to show you on the left side of my face, because I have a little bit of makeup on, but on the left side of my face, I'm going to show you the 10 most common mistakes, and on the right side are going to be the corrections. But I hope you guys find this really easy. Fix the mistakes if you have any, and I hope you guys find this really, really helpful. Anyways, my dog is biting my fingers off. If you guys can actually tell me a little tip to make your dog stop chewing on your fingers and toes, please let me know. But say, okay, we're gonna start the tutorial. Bye! Hey guys, so the last thing you want is your eyeshadows on your cheeks instead of your eyes, and then you put on your foundation and you notice that your under eye bags have gotten a little bit darker. And that's probably because when you load up your brush and put on the eyeshadows, the eyeshadow actually falls onto your cheeks. So this is what I do to take them off. Just moving around like a lonesome stranger. Ooh, look at that, it got fallouts. And most people either don't see it at all or sometimes they do, but usually I just take a big powder brush, I put it stiffly against my cheek, and then I just swipe it away with kind of like a light hand. And then the rest of it I'll just take off with a tissue. So number 2 is taking off your excess foundation, and I cannot stress this enough, guys. It is a big difference when you actually take off the excess with a tissue instead of just, leaving on your foundation right after you put it on with your brush or with your sponge. It makes a huge difference. Try it out just to see what I'm talking about. Trying to figure it out, but it amounts to nothing. Okay people, you gotta wash your brushes, cause could you imagine from a few days ago or a week ago you left all your makeup on your brushes and then applying it onto your face again on a new day? Not good. So mostly people are like, well, what's mudding up your eyeshadow? You don't put mud in your eyeshadow. Duh, of course not. It's just when you're layering too many colors for too long on the same spot of your eye and you just have a really, really heavy hand. If you see what I do throughout this mini little part here, then you're going to see exactly what happens. Okay, so you remember that purple color from earlier, right? Well, you don't see that anymore because I put the brown on top, but then I blended the brown too much and for too long, so it just ended up looking like mud. And that's a no-go. So wipe that bad boy away and start over, or just apply your makeup with a light hand next time. If you're a normal human being like myself, I tend to get oily during the day on my T-zone, which means that's my forehead, nose, a little bit on my cheeks and my chin. So I always pack a little pack of blotting paper, so you can get at any, any beauty store. And I pack it with me during the day, and I take out one sheet and I blot my face with it, like so. So this part is totally optional, but I always set my face with some kind of powder, and this is the MAC Studio Fix, just to ensure that the shine never comes back. So this is probably the funniest one I've ever seen. This is called the fever blush, at least that's what I call it. It's when people bring in their blush way too close to their nose and it's covering a majority of their cheekbones, when obviously that's not supposed to happen. So I'm going to be taking the most pigmented blush that I have from Archie's Girls collection, and just watch the video and see what happens. I'm so sick right now, which obviously I'm not. I just look like I'm sick and I have a fever because I brought in my blush way too close to my nose. You're supposed to smile and apply it to half of your cheek and work your way up towards your temple. So this one is called the bacon strip, and I love bacon, but I just don't like it on my face. So once again, I'm going to be taking that same blush because usually on my bronzer you won't see it like this on my face. So I'm taking that blush and I'm going to be making that bacon strip. Is when people make that harsh line on their cheek when bronzer is supposed to contour and make it look as natural as possible. So if you can, just make the fishy face like here. Embarrassing. And then you're going to make a little C shape from your temple and onto your cheekbone. It should be on it, not under, and you should never go in a straight line. I'm making my way through the hills and deserts. I thirst for hope. So number 8 is called the Clio, and a lot of people have a lot of difficulty with liquid eyeliner, and trust me, I was one of them. It just takes practice and practice and practice, and you'll eventually get it. But yeah, let me show you what I've seen in public, and you're gonna be like, what, girl? You actually did that to your face? Yeah, I did. Now, do you see this sucker on my face? It's way too long, way too low, and it's curving downward rather than curving up and making that perfect wing. So I made a foolproof way of applying my eyeliner, and I would take a easy smudge kohl eyeliner and I'd smudge it with an angled brush, or your finger is fine. Taking the liquid liner, once again, I'm going to be drawing my normal eyeliner within the little boundaries I just made, and the smudge actually gives it an effect that doesn't make it look so messy or anything like that. It almost looks quite perfect, actually. Number 9 is called the Lonely Lash, and this is when people only use their mascara without curling or doing their bottom lash. This is usually when they only do their top lash, and trust me, it doesn't make that much of a difference unless your eyelashes are like Jessica Harlow's, who's totally blessed with awesome curled eyelashes. Well, too bad I'm not. What is that device you see? Oh, an eyelash curler. It is an instrument of heaven. I love this eyelash curler, and this is from Shu Uemura, and it actually makes my eyelashes look like they're naturally curled, and on top of that, really, really sky high, so I love it. I apply my first coat of mascara on my top lash, then I do my bottom lash, and then I go back to my top lash and I curl it again just to give it that extra oomph. Now you'll notice the eye that I actually curled the lashes on looks a lot bigger, a lot more innocent, and a lot more awake. I know that all you ladies out there have totally done this because I have done this as well. When you're choosing your foundation color, you have no idea where to test it on. Some people test it on their hand, that's a no. On their arm, that's a no. You test it on your jawline because you want your face and your neck to match. Since when do you ever match your face to your hands or your face to your arms? It's kind of common sense. You want your neck to match your face. End of story. It's a Monday and there's so much to do. Hey guys, so that was definitely a different kind of video for me because I really do hate some of the things that I had to do to myself. If you have any questions or comments, please comment down below and I'll make sure to get back to you soon. And if you have any other suggestions for future videos, please, once again, leave a comment down below. Look at my eye. Look at my eye. Look at that. I look like Cleopatra. This is like old school. Like, that's old school. Okay, so nowadays it's like anything to enhance your natural beauty. Less is more in this case. Because usually more and more and more is just bad and bad and bad and bad. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye! Thanks for watching everyone, and please subscribe to my channel. And the music that you heard in the beginning of this video is called Missing Piece by David Choi.